So race relations today, especially
It all
between
breaks
the,
my heart. It all like really hurts me in the
especially
heart.
between the blacks and the whites. How do you? So it breaks your heart. So is this the way to end this mess by telling people it's spiritual and not physical?
Well, that would move it, and I like the idea of right and wrong.
Yes.
We got to move this thing. We're getting
Yes.
stuck, and,
Yes.
and I like the idea of moving it. I mean, that's why one of the reasons I was really excited to talk to you.
Thank you.
Because you speak to a population that I think we need to move this thing. We
Right.
need to move it, and me, middle-aged white guy thing.
But see, I want you to stop that.
I will,
because
but
the truth has no color.
I will.
And white people have been afraid to tell black people the truth. If you have love, you love all people,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And so if you see your fellow man hurting, or woman hurting, you tell them the truth because you want them to get over it, and only the truth can make you free. And so white people shouldn't be saying, oh, I can't do it because I'm white. Black people, those who don't want to hear the truth, they don't want to hear from me either. But those who want to hear the truth, they hear it and they overcome.
But I personally, because it's not my experience, I get the resentment. I get it, and I think that the trauma issues, which I've begun to see people start to talk about now, the trauma is underlying. There's lots of trauma, and that trauma needs to be healed.
But the trauma starts in the home. It doesn't start out there.
Yeah, but it's transmitted.
Right.
in
Once
the
you're
home.
traumatized, then you go.
It's transmitted.
What do you mean transmitted?
It's transmitted from generation to generation.
Yeah, it is transmitted that way, but it starts in the home, and we didn't see that type of trauma when I was growing up in the black community, picking cotton and everything. We had to stay.
Well, so I'm going to bet it was still around. It just didn't get.
Well, you always had
yeah.
evil around, but because we grew up around good, decent people who knew not to hate, speak up, but don't resent, it wasn't passed down to us. That makes sense?
Oh yeah, it makes sense. Trauma is a hard thing for people to acknowledge, come to terms with, and then manage.
Yeah.
So I'm so glad to speak to you today and see the closeness in what we're saying.
Yes.
Because I've often believed that there was a solution on the strictly spiritual side.
Yes.
It's not me. There's also a solution on the medical side, but it's time consuming and not everyone can get it. And it's expensive and all that. So we need to, both of us need to, two prongs. There's probably a third prong out there somewhere we can find.
Yeah.
You know?
Amazing. I love my country. I'm not an African American. I'm an American. I don't have an afro. I have an Amerifro. There are no African drums beating in my chest. The American guitar playing in my heart, right? Mm-hmm. Black as the ace of spades. If you turn these lights out right now, you only see white teeth. Born on a plantation, raised under the Jim Crow law, but 100% American. And when I see someone at the football game kneeling during the national anthem, turning their backs on the flag, on the military men and women who have sacrificed their lives and their limbs,
that's hurtful.
And on the fans who pay buku money to go there to relax, have a beer, some popcorn, just entertain me. I don't want to know your politics, your mess. And these people, under the illusion of police brutality, going to do this at a game, making buku money. They make more money than even you're going to make.
Oh, by a long shot. Trust me. Trust me on that.
And so I'm just totally ticked off by that.
But I
Take
get
it to the hood. They want to kill football. They killed the hood. You know, they go into these nice neighborhoods. They destroy the neighborhoods. Black on black. In Chicago, blacks are killing either more than 2 wars.
I know, I don't understand why. To me,
why don't they go there and do that stuff?
I just, the fact that we allow that to go on is it just speaks volumes.
You know why, right?
Well,
you know why they allow the hood thing to go on and on and on.
I'll just point at the mayor and just go, tell me, what's your, you better
the
have a
don't
damn
care.
good excuse. Yeah, but the mayor can do something about it.
And the mayor's wrong, you're absolutely right, but if the blacks didn't vote him in, or if they voted him out, if they voted in men and women who are going to do work for them and not against them, they would do it because no one is going to treat you any better than you treat yourself.
But you're making a political point, right? About who really is going to help.
Right. Well, first it starts with them.
And look, I drove here through 700 or 800 homeless people. I have the same question about that.
Yes.
Mr. Mayor.
Yeah.
The hell are you doing? There's people sick on the street. This is a breakdown of civilization.
Yeah.
And you're the mayor. You're the government. What are you thinking?
They don't care because
They don't
the
care
people
because
allowed
it's
to
not,
happen,
it's
so
not
they don't
politically
care.
expedient.
That's
They want
right.
what's politically expedient.
And the last one, beta or alpha. Are you a beta male or an alpha male?
I don't know what a beta male is, so I guess I'm half alpha. In other words, I'm not aggressive, but I like to lead people.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I can tell you what an alpha male look like.
Yeah.
The great white hope. So that
Okay.
you can
Well,
recognize.
that's alpha. Yeah, that's alpha.